it comes to this inputs and outputs. So what is it that we really need? Planning, again, plans are nothing, as I say. No matter how fantastic plan you you arrive at, you create a beautiful looking plan and a very detailed plan, that is of no use. You know why? Because it's going to change. Everything is bound to change, and that change is going to happen then and there. It's going to happen every moment that we are breathing and we're living. So whether it is our work or whether it's our life, everything is happening. The changes are happening rapidly, and they're happening as we speak. So there's no point actually spending loads and loads of time trying to create the fantastic, most perfect, most accurate plan, because it's bound to change the next moment. So it's important that we actually kind of have something which keeps changing, and then we are able to adjust our sails according to the winds that are changing, right? That's the reason why plans are not important. What is important is the ability to come up with a plan, the planning aspect of it, the exercise. That's why they say that, and there's a saying, it's not the destination that's important, it's the journey. The journey is what is the experience, is the pleasant experience. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. Once you reach the destination, it's the same like everything else. Every city, every place is the same nowadays, whether it is in Europe, Asia, America, Australia, it's the same. They've got the same set of shops, same set of brands, it's too globalized nowadays, isn't it? So it's important you enjoy the journey, you enjoy the interactions, the experiences, living with the people, experiences, interacting with the people and all that stuff. That's the important thing, right? So the same way, planning as an action, as a continuous action is important. You need to do this because it's iterative, incremental cycles of activities. This planning that we're talking about in software development is not just done once. It's actually kind of a repeat process. It's like a loop that you keep doing. And when you do something, you actually come up with a better way of doing that. You add more functionality, and then you add more functionality, right? So you actually build up a much better, bigger product with more features, more functionality, more usability packed in, better quality, right? So that's where we're going back to our example of the e-commerce website. We are actually adding in more and more features, adding in more and more important things every release. So in the first release of November, we said we would actually go live with the catalog. And by, let's say, in February time, we will have the shopping cart functionality ready. And by April, we're actually adding the function to actually pay through the credit card online. So you're adding value incrementally. It's actually getting bigger and bigger, better and better, more and more features, looking better, feeling better, working better, because you've sorted out, as and when you go through, you're also trying, ironing out some of the things which are not working well. You're fixing the defects. You're making some changes to make it better. You're improving the way it is looking. You're adding more and more functionality, better visuals, right? So it's all about that. And it's all at the heart of this is actually kind of the 3 pillars of Agile. We're going to talk about it in the Agile session on Thursday. It's the 3 pillars: the transparency, inspection, and adaptation. It's all about doing something quickly and then being able to look at it, see how it is being received, and then changing it based on the feedback. So it's all what we call as PDCA, plan, do, check, act. So this is a continuous cycle. It goes on and on. It's a loop